You don't need to spend all that money to buy a franchise. You already make the best pizza in the world, or the best cookies or brownies, or you already provide the best service in the world. You don't need to pay them all that money up front. And then, God forbid, you're going to have to pay them a percentage of all the revenue that you generate for the rest of your life. Don't buy a franchise. Hi, I'm John Hayes with howtobuyafranchise.com. And if you haven't already heard that advice from someone, you're likely to hear it, maybe several times, before you buy a franchise. And the advice is usually going to come from someone who really does want to help you. It may be your accountant or your lawyer, or it could be a close friend or a family member. These usually, by the way, are not people who have been very successful in business, and certainly they don't own a franchise, and they can't understand why you would want to or why anyone would want to. Well, believe it or not, there are some very good reasons why people do buy a franchise and perhaps why you should buy a franchise. There are bad reasons for buying a franchise too. But in this series of blogs at howtobuyafranchise.com, which I'm starting today, I'm talking about reasons why you really want to buy a franchise. I'll give you a little inside information to this first blog. It's about selling your product or service. You might be able to make a great product. You might provide a service better than anybody else. But can you market it and can you sell it? Franchises do a really good job of that. Just look around. There are lots of products and services that aren't really very good. They just get by. And yet, those franchises sell more of those products or provide more of those services to consumers than anyone else in the United States and sometimes anyone else in the world. There are some good reasons for buying a franchise. Take a look at my blog at howtobuyafranchise.com, and we'll start down the road on that series, and perhaps we'll find out why you really do want to buy a franchise. This is John Hayes with howtobuyafranchise.com. Enjoy your franchise. I look forward to talking to you real soon.